Oh, you know what's annoying? If I alt-tab, you cannot hear the music. Oh my goodness, that is rather despicable in my personal opinion. But you know, at least you can be like, whoa. And you can know when I see the chat. Other that, but I'm probably just gonna be focused 99% of the time, so it's like, you know, it's like whatever. Make sure to go into basic training first. Alright, let me just quickly, okay, so quick lore. Not a training session. The backstory is that, bring it right, Agamera is concerning. Either way, who's going first? You cannot stop the fucking game. I'll wait for now, you should go. Okay, so the plot that they explained in the loading screen is that, the year is 2XXX, so it's like, you know, it's anywhere between, like, you know, next year and 29999. Pay attention to me, as I will not repeat myself. Rising to the right, move with A/D. Okay, and people were like, oh, you know what? How about we start experimenting with human DNA? I'm sorry, it's not Limbus Company. It's furries die really fucking painfully in a cave system. I'm sorry to tell you. I mean, if you really want, I can just Alt F4 and launch Limbus Company, but it just kind of feels disrespectful, you know? It just kind of feels like, you know, it wouldn't be genuine. It wouldn't be genuine Limbus Company. Limbus Company deserves better than to be switched to in the middle of the thing, you know? But, yeah, anyway. Limbus Company, you're in the corner. Actually, hold on. Subway Surfers gameplay, hold on. Could I actually do that? Hold on, give me a second. No, hold up. You're actually speaking. Hold up. Well, first of all, I'd have to go on YouTube. Okay, Google Chrome, YouTube. Is there just like a... Okay, reject all, obviously. Limbus Company. Hold up. What if I type in speedrun? What if I type in speedrun? Is it gonna be... no. Limbus Company 2 gameplay. That would take a while. I could theoretically just pull up one of my own streams. Yeah, you know what? I could just pull up one of my own streams. Conveniently, they are exactly the same length as me playing the game. What? Hold on. It's gonna be meception. Alright, let's see. Which one? Okay, there's one that is 2 hours 47 seconds. This content isn't available, try again later? Huh? What? Never mind, yeah, there we go. My stream roll tier is ranking so much I wanna fuck the characters. No, that's true. Okay, you know what? It is peak though. You can say that it's not peak Limbus Company content. Hold on. Let me just pull up myself, and then that's gonna be it's part of the gameplay. What? Hold up. Did you know? Did you skip past that part in Kanto 2 when Coca-Cola Company asked you who you would like to fuck out of every single character in the game, depending on their skins? They patched it in. Yeah, you know, it was patched in the latest update. It's like that's how they do it. All right. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to set up a game capture. So it has to be a game capture, a game theory. Add new source, Limbus Company reaction, live Limbus Company reaction. What is this? Capture specific window. And I want you to capture Google Chrome, please. Prince of La Mancha and Land Rodion. Okay. Yeah, you need me to, like, you need me to not understand what Ricardo is all about before I encounter him. I need to go through the entire thing, like, in a reasonable and raw and. You want me to go into Ricardo raw and balls deep, like, I understand. That's how we do it in this bitch, as they say. Why is it not detecting Limbus Company? Should be sorry, the Google Chrome of Limbus Company. That's who the fuck wants Microsoft Edge Game Assist? Nobody wants that. Streamlabs OBS, so I can do OBSception. Stream Web Helper. Steam, that's not the one. I guess it has to not be. It has to be screen capture instead of the other thing. So I'm gonna remove this. And I'm gonna do live Limbus. No, hold up. What? Why am I searching it in fucking? There is no Limbus Company source in OBS. Capture sources, browser, add source, add new. Okay, oh, hold up. Fucking, can I do it? Google Chrome video. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, that's really cool. No, I don't think that's how it works. Or it does it. Can I just hold up? Can I just? Nope. Yeah. Okay. Oh, hold on. I actually. No, hold on. Before I continue to YouTube. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whatever. Let's see. Wait, that doesn't exist. That's not tied to my browser, so it just. That's fucking hilarious. That's not tied to my browser, so I cannot click before you continue. Yes, I accept. Alright, I'm gonna have to do it the old fashioned way then. I thought I had something for a second, and then the YouTube asked me for cookies, and I looked at my hands in that specific scenario, and I realized I don't have hands there. Okay, so it is gonna be window capture. It is gonna be browser capture. And browser is going to capture Google Chrome, as always. Yep, sure is. Does it see it? Do you see it? It doesn't see it. We don't like that. We don't like it when it doesn't see it. Okay, how about first you try to capture this? Oh, nope. Yep, there we go. And now I need to figure out specifically. Okay, so yep, that's it. So now, is it like control? Nope, it's alt, I believe. Yep. So now I just. What if I keep the video playing? Okay. So now it's gonna do it. Oh my. Say that I hate that it's not doing things properly. Oh, and it is very laggy. Why is it so laggy? Is it because it's recording and so I'm happy about recording? But if I switch back to OBS, boop, it's pale and it's gone. Hold on. What if I just Limbus Company OST? But then I'd spoil the OST for all the future bits. I'm gonna have to go with the second best option, which is of course. Okay, yeah. No, that's good. That's good. That's good. This one's good. Okay. So then I save this onto the desktop, of course. Image. I need an image. Is it a media file? No, it's an image. It's more specifically, it's a image. Yeah. I thought it was gonna be something else, but no, it's really is just image. Yep. Okay, and then we go to desktop. Yep, that's good. That's good. And we put them in the corner. Is that good, or do you want me to put up Rodion? I'm gonna see if there's a Rodion in there. Hold on. Nope. Nope, that's not Rodion. That's Don Quixote as one of those blue archive characters. That's Heathcliff with fucking low tier god lightning bolts. That's Faust panicking really hard. That's live Dante reaction and him looking sad instead of really panicky, I suppose. That's another Don Quixote. That's another Faust. That's another Heathcliff. That's another Dante. That's another Heathcliff. That's Ishmael. Yeah? Dude, wait. Yep, go ahead. Tell me your solution to the problem. I'd be glad to apply it. Put up the Rodion image. Hold on. Hold up, we can work with this. We can actually work with this. If I use 100% of my brain, I can actually work with this. Okay, so desktop, that's WebP image, but I think I think OBS can work with a WebP image. Let's go up. You know what? Let me just put up some music. Just so that it doesn't feel as desolate. How about Uma Musume Trap Remix? There we go. Okay. Musume has sipped into my brain in ways that can all be described as good, and I should have always let it into my mind. When a beautiful mountain, the pale mountain in Hollow Knight Silk Song told me for the first time to play Uma Musume, I should have done so. I should have done exactly that, but I didn't. And you know why? Because I was a fool. Nope, hold up. Is it shift? It's shift. You have something for me that you made this last year. Okay, beautiful. Let's see it. Main chat. No, yeah, no, that works. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna put it on top right instead. Let's see. Third piece ever of fan art. It's incredible, really. You're currently increasing my fan art stocks by 1 trillion. That's because people are not aware of my greatness yet, except for you. That is because you clearly know what's up. That's because you're my brother. You know. Famously. Okay, let's see. You are a seer. You are a visionary. Okay, let's see. That's gonna be advertisement. My future rival XQC. I'll be sitting there talking about how he just is a stupid goober. Doesn't know anything. I'll be very polite about my disdain for him. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And now we just do it like this. Yeah, beautiful. Now hold up slightly to the left, otherwise I'm gonna freak out. What if I just freak out now? What if I just use it as power? There we go. Yeah. Now hold up, let me just no, actually let me think about it. Beautiful. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. I wish I could. By the way, I wish I could put the like this game in windowed mode, but yes, fatter. Hold on. Hold on. What if I do it like this? Oh yeah, this is magnificent. Beautiful. This is what we live for. That is what it's all about. All right, now I can close Firefox. Hold on. No, hold on. What? Oh, I just remembered that this exists. No, wait, it's gonna copyright me probably. Fuck. I found OST. I remember the video OSTs for people who are unemployed, and it's the fucking the Naruto unemployment page. Yeah, now that the game is 15% clutter, I can work with this. Like, look, this is perfect. I'm not gonna be seeing it, but just knowing that it's there is just beautiful. Alright. It'd be so fucking funny if what? Come on, go ahead. You're a visionary. Okay. By the way, just so you know, the fucking light bulb in my room, it broke in the hold on. Like the light bulb is not just a light bulb, it's like a whole system where it like enables, and I have like a fucking remote control here, and I'm pretty sure the remote bit broke, so now I can no longer use it. So I'm just sitting here in darkness, and the VTube studio can barely pick this shit up. Like the light bulbs themselves are fine, but like it just doesn't know how to turn them on. Where's my monitor? Now the light bulb. Yeah, but at least my graphics card, my new graphics card is fully functional. Actually, hold up. Let me just. Does Konoha Afternoon have copyright on it? Afternoon of Konoha from the Naruto soundtrack is copyrighted. Fuck! The world is unjust and unfair place. My webcam, which got cleaved by Sukuna himself. Yeah, I mean, down the middle. Like, directly down the middle. No, actually, not directly down the middle. There's a few bits of green spaghetti on the sides, but, like, you know, mostly down the middle. So, yeah, it's fucked up. Alright. Like, I genuinely wish I could launch this game in fucking windowed mode, but, like, unironically, if you try to. Hold up. Okay, so hold up. Let me just quickly. Okay, so you see this keybinds button? So you think, oh, okay, so it's gonna open up, like, surely it's gonna open up the menu. And then you click it and it's like, oh. And then, you know what it fucking does? It opens up Microsoft Visual Studio into the fucking file where you can manually set in the Microsoft JSON. In the fucking keybytes.json, what buttons do what, and like there's no options in this game except for brightness. It's so atrocious. Yeah, you cannot see the keybinds, but I assure you, it's literally just like a fucking JSON file. Oh yeah, Rodion is there. That's good. And anytime I want to alt tab and check chat, it just stops. It just stops the music. Alright, I'm gonna do tutorial again. This is scuffed, but you know what? It kind of works. Another training session. So, the backstory is that humans have invented furries, and they immediately set them to do fucking gory death stuff, like unethical experiments. Most unrealistic, but also incredibly realistic. It doesn't say. It said unethical stuff, and it said like. And it showed like a picture of like blood transfusion experiments, and the furry is looking really sad, but like, come on, man. Where's the fucking pro furry lobby that is like, please, I just want 5, please, the government, I just want 5 furry wives, and just like one husband, one femboy husband, and 5 furry wives, please. And it's like, come on. Yeah, sex workers, exactly. But like apparently, like, oh no, let's send them to like unethical death experiments instead. Like, let's get fucking real here. Please pay attention, as I will not reveal what's. I like how it makes the Michael. It makes the basketball sounds. Like I'm about to pull an ankle breaker on a motherfucker. He will never be balling. But anyway, you move with Andy. So anyway, and then they found a planet on which you can live. Theoretically, it's like has native flora and fauna and all that shit. So they just like haphazardly threw a bunch of fucking colonization planetary garbage on it, and yeah, no, they missed the most vital piece of technology by just accidentally dropping it into the fucking death cave. They just dropped that motherfucker directly into the death cave, and they're like, oops! Oops, tee-hee! We miscalculated the most important, oops, tee-hee! And they were like, okay, you know what? Now, I guess we can send all the furries to go and try and retrieve it since we got infinite furries. Like, what the fuck? Wouldn't it be more like an instance against furries? Like, what are you gonna do against Ned with the strength of Superman? Give me a second. Okay, guess what just happened? Food arrived, and I cannot fucking play this game. I'm launching up Limbus Company. I'll do this game literally next stream, but like, the food just arrived, and I'm not gonna skip on it. And I'm not gonna be munching on stream. Alright, so prepare for Limbus Company. Alright, now I have to change the like name of the stream, and like the one silent viewer who was not you just left. I just saw the number. Well, no, I didn't just saw the number. Most of the time I have the viewers hidden. Alright, so let me just quickly edit my stream description. Limbus Company. 150,000 donation from the Rodion lobby. A small 150,000 donation from the Rodion lobby. There we go. And Limbus Company? Alright. Now let me get Limbus Company. If whenever Limbus Company happens, there are 2 more viewers. Yeah, they do just randomly spawn in straight up. You're poop colored again. Yeah, I saw you were green. I was like, is that just green humor? Don't be no. Nature is healing. Alright, alright. Beautiful. What the fuck is the wizard doing? He's fighting the devil guy inside the book. He's just chilling, okay? He's doing his work while showing people his abs. 2 viewers did indeed magically spawn in. Welcome. Welcome. I like to imagine that you guys have just sensed this and you manifest yourselves from the ether. You are beautiful spirits of the world that know what's up. Yeah, you know, yeah, you know what it is? You know what that wizard is doing? He's summoning you directly to my location. That's what the wizard is doing. He's calling you up. Alright, there we go. Alright, 395 MBs of data. That's how we do it. Alright. That one gift that's like, yeah, Sauron, it's just like with the orb. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I love that one. I am going to enable tea time in order to take a few bites out of my food, which I will not describe what it is, although it is perfectly normal. Home. Ball knowledge. No, it is actually ball knowledge when you think about it. Managing human blood is big. Yeah, I mean it's. I got a whole fucking warehouse of this stuff, man. I gotta start eating through it. I love the hit fruit tomato. It is a good fruit. It is pleasant. It gives me like, you know, a yearning that cannot be described. Dante's free with the first fight with an actual boss fight? No way, man. I have to replace. How do I get rid of you? I don't get me wrong, fine gentlemen. Like, I like clicking on you, but like, hold up, I gotta change this guy. Why is he here? If I was a robot, I'd throw your jeans into the trash can. I'll be an eggplant. No, I like. What would you hypothetically do if you were a kitten, pray tell? What would you do if you were a puppy, even? Pray tell. Ah, sinners. Okay. The window icons. Window.
수감자들별로 대화의 수준 차이를 다르게 적용할지 생각 중이에요. 2번 이상씩 말을 반복하는 건 비효율적이니까요.
So it's window and then.
관리자다리, 이것 좀 구경하시겠어? 내 보물들이요.
Do pray tell what hypothetically you would do if you were a kid in a theoretical sense. You'd be purring for you and no other ways can wake you up inside.
오늘따라 별이 밝고.
Ah, you can hold the buttons.
관리자다리, 이것 좀 구경하시겠어?
There
내
we go.
보물들이요. 어렵게 구했어. 관리자다리, 이것 좀 보시게.
어느 순간 나는 그저 달리는 걸.
Ah, you know what? I actually like the one when he's in Vietnam.
고래의 이 부분을 공격하는 것이요. 묵직한 한 방을 내기 어렵.
Yeah, there we go. Alright, that works. We do it. The uncomforting. Actually, hold on. Before that happens, no, before this happens, I actually want to change something about this. Where's the sound options? As you update the IDs, get additional voice from. Yeah, it only took 30 minutes. Sorry, 27. Less than 30 minutes because it's 27 minutes. Unless I cannot find the sound button within the next several seconds. Window settings.
야간 항해를 너무 길게 하는 건 좋지 않소. 안전을 따진다면 그건 상식일 테요. 그대는 좀 들어가 쉬시게.
Okay, so I change it to half, and then I up the game volume by a bit. Man, this is gonna be fucked up for like when I do next thing. Actually, hold on. Oh, nope, not this one. Actually, no. Actually, hold on. Let's do it like this. Is this alright? I presume it is. But like before that, it was just ever so slightly way too loud for me. And I was in pain. They are comforting. By the way, now whenever we're in a battle, I'm just gonna use the opportunity to just munch like crazy. Like whenever any battle happens, I'm just gonna be Nico Kato Avocadoing like crazy. Hold up. Actually, do I have the image? It's one of the several images that I have in my possessions. 2,000 years of starvation. And now I'm good now, okay? Now I'm good. Nope, not this one. No, yeah, I mean technically that one, but like, come on. No, not this one. No, not this one either. No, not this one either. Ah, yeah, found it. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, there we go. This is a perfect. Hold up, slightly bigger, and maybe slightly to the left. Beautiful. Just whenever a battle starts, I'm just gonna do this and just start munching immediately. It is that is because it has been collected for over a long time of context. It is, as people would say, elite ball knowledge. Ah, it's 3 and 3, gold purple. I hope that this is really short dialogue and then a really long battle.
The light will be quickly. It'll be after about 10 minutes at most. We all the dinner was in need and as we question and questions. They won't be able to understand my Dante, so what should we do, Bale? It's my shame now, a band of sparking, and I'm all inventing on anxious.
안 그래도 그 이야기를 하려던 참이었지.
I was around just to get you now.
잘 들어.
Listen up, the K-Corp official will only ask simple questions to the passengers in this line.
매우 간단한 질문만.
You just realized what interval is coming up after this? Oh, is it gonna be real nasty and bad and cool and very fantastical and lovely?
그리고 너희들 또한 매우
And your answers will be similarly concise, Mario.
신문
Osserva Luigi.
어떤
And the more I've vision asked about the nature of a visit.
Oh, right, and Ishmael is also Varia for some reason. Okay, I remember in the, like, elite knowledge of this game.
Limbus Company.
Say, I'm here for business on behalf of Limbus Company. Please refer to my work visa.
You and your friend got absolutely slammed with the Val's boss. Well, it's fine, I have all of the super rares that are required for me to instantly win this game, so I'm gonna be fine.
라고 대답을 하면 된다.
Remember this exact phrase so that you can recite it word for word.
그밖에는 내가
I'll take care of the rest, so you just have to prove that you aren't here to cause trouble.
사람이라는 것만 증명하면 돼.
You know what? You know, funny that he just said you have to prove that you aren't here to cause trouble, but this is a game about fighting, and you just said that you and your friend both got absolutely slammed by the Intervalos boss. Man, it's really curious. I'm really curious as to what's gonna happen. Also, I just realized Vergilius is technically the guide like Terraria. We need like a mod for Terraria that replaces. No, there probably is a guide that already replaces the guide with Vergilius. Now that I think about it. This isn't fucking Dragon Ball Legends? Well, I mean... Name of 400 doesn't got a booty hole loosened up by a guy that's not even the main boss. That is... you know what? That's something to look forward to, am I right?
혹시나 저 말을 외우지 못하겠다면 차라리 입을 다물고 있으세요.
Was she Dutch or was she German? I can't remember. I think she was Dutch, and then fucking Sinclair was German. Oh, if even memorizing that is too much of a burden for you, I suggest that you keep your mouth shut. Oh, she was German? Okay. Keep your mouth shut!
그저
You can present your employee card instead. Gregor Sinclair and Faster German. Okay. But like, I gave one of them Dutch just for funsies.
Keep going and God's travel. Easiest tasks in the world.
Yeah, it's funny you should say that, Dante. I've heard that this is free, so that means this is the beginning of the fights. It's hilarious, isn't it, Dante?
I sneakily mumbled a sarcastic remark. I was worried that a fast might rat me out about paying for the... Vergilius was idly standing off into space, sparing me from scathing commentary.
자, 그럼
Now, next up.
질문이 있는
If you have a question, make sure to please ask yourself if it's actually meaningful.
생각했는가에 대한 조용히 손을
And quietly raise your hand. Several hands were lifted, including mine.
Rodion.
Rodion.
업무 목적이니까
Since the stream is for business, we can carry our weapons, yeah?
그렇다.
Correct. Next.
그럼 그렉의 기기괴기한 팔이나
Then Greg's
단체의
critically
군사의
armed and that this
시즌
Chichi
말이죠.
clockhead's getting the best too.
맞아요. 참고로
okay, she's Mario.
무기가 아니라 의체로 분류되기 때문에
Doesn't mean a
문제예요.
thing. For your reference, our manager's hands cost a prosthetic rather than a weapon, which means it'd be approved even if we had it. Even what we had was Doris visa, powers to revive notwithstanding.
You ever get a sudden flashback when you were like in a specific situation you were like a year ago? Yeah, no, I get that. I 100% get that. Look, every time I see somebody launch up the fucking... Anytime anybody launches up DS1 and we're like, yo, yeah, the Dark Souls 1. No, people were asking me to play this and I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be the same fucking shit. I'm gonna... Let's see how long it takes until somebody says you need to shoot the Wyvern's tail, okay? Yeah, you do need to shoot the Wyvern's tail and then you get a cool sword. And then they're like, oh, yo, let me... hold up, guys, I'm gonna farm up in Undead Parish for like some dexterity points. And I'm gonna use the Dragon's tail weapon. And it's like, okay, yep. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Of course you are. And then they beat the Capra Demon and then they drop the game after that, you know? People drop the game after Capra Demon, not before Capra Demon. That's always the case.
Ishmael took the role of a model student and asked what Vergilius is entitled. It feels like something changed about Ishmael and I did in since the casino job. The same time, decided to take matters in his own hand. I betrayed his expectation of my capabilities as a leader.
You haven't played Dark Souls, so you have zero idea what you're talking about, but go off, King. Okay, so imagine if somebody were to tell you, oh hey, you just got like this ID. It's pretty alright in the meta. You can do a like a penetration run with it, and then the streamer says, oh okay, got it. Oh, and this, like hold on, let me quickly update it with some IDs and whatever the fuck this ring is, so I can update it. And you're like, oh yeah, of course you are. Yeah, you are gonna do that, aren't you? There we go, that's good enough. Jarvis described your rant to me in Limbus terms. Well, there you go. You know, you're... My brother! You know, I could tell what you were thinking before I even started.
Anyway.
정확해.
Precisely.
We're best friends! And it is that one total pile.
Precisely. Gregory and I put our hands down at the same time.
그리고 리오슈.
And my also, put out your cigarette before you speak.
난 손 안 들었다만.
What was her voice again? Fuck. Tell me what her voice was, please. I always forget what Ryosha's. That and Honglu. I always forget her and Honglu. Chainsmoker.
Raise my hand.
Yeah? Yeah, what's up, Donkey? How do you get... Yeah, man? You got something to say, man? You alright, Donkey Hunting? Dude, you know she's about to do some fucking wacky ass shit. She's about to do some bullshit. You know, if it's just Donkey Hunting ... and she's having her default expression that, alright, what's gonna happen, do tell? Okay, I see.
Regardless of what's going to best to ignore Donkey Hunter's outstretched skyward. When he finally caved and gave the woman with an adamantly raised hand the chance to speak.
그래. 돈키호테.
She didn't scream at the top of her lungs. Wow, yeah, true. It's a surprise. I didn't expect her to do that. It is an oddity.
Fine. Fine. Donkey Hunter, what is it?
저 유리벽은 어떤 용도로 있는 것이오?
Fuck, her voice. It was Spanish, but then we changed it. What did we change? She was Spanish and then we changed it to something. What was it? The file. I'm scrambling for the voice file. The file where I keep everybody's voices. It's in the papers folder, I think. Or is it on the desktop? Fuck. Remember? Is it in remember? No, remember is like when I have to go to the fucking dentist because my teeth ain't. Nope. It's just remember. Sorry, just remember that it opened a 30, like a 1/3 gigabyte of a text file. Hold on, so I have to actually close the shit manually. No, close Notepad. Okay, please, thank you. Nope, not this one, not this one. Dude, I love rooting around on my desktop folder for a bit. Is it order of things or is it order of other things? Or is it notes? Or is it notes 2 or notes 3? No, it's not this one, it's not this one, it's not this one. What information could possibly grab 300 megabytes? Well, if you would... You see, if you download the hit video game Scav Prototype and you start searching for the option to turn it into windowed mode, you will inevitably open up a text file that for some reason is 1/3 of a gigabyte. And then you realize that, no, it's probably not it, Chief. Limbus Prototype, yeah, Limbus Prototype, obviously. No, not this one. Was it like new text document 11? I think it was new text document 11. Or was it number 10? Number 10 is straight up just fucking empty. I'm gonna delete number 10. Number 9? Nope, it's not number 9. I can delete number 9 as well, it doesn't matter. Number 8? Nope. I should probably keep it just in case. Number 7. Nope. Number 6. Number 6 I don't even need. It's like some bullshit about, like, stupid bullshit. Just Limbus. Just Limbus. Yeah, Limbus Company is indeed Monica in this situation. Is it List? Nope, it's not List. Is it, is it Lego? No, it isn't. What the fuck is this? Oh, right. I remember now. It's, was trying to make some fucking output for some reason. Okay, I can delete number 15. Number 14 is... Number 14 is Rimworld fucking debug. It was number 14, there we go, alright. Oh yeah, I remember, Hunglo was Germa, I remember that now. Ryoshu was Bane before, okay, well I can move Bane to somebody else. Ryoshu is now a Chainsmoker. Sancho is Goblin. Oh, Viet Sang is from, yeah, previous one. Hongolu was German. Yeah. Who's Sancho? Dude, I don't fucking know who's Sancho. Is it the Coca Company? Don Quixote. Maybe it is Don Quixote. Yeah, Don Quixote is not on the list, so I guess Don Quixote is going to be Goblin. Meh. Something like that. Following Don Quixote's finger, my attention was found on glass walls to the middle of the building. On the other side of the clear dividing wall were countless people waiting in line. My name is Markiplier. Did you know that to release Iron Lung? Our line's so slow to crawl. People are sat on the floor waiting for it to move. Markiplier. Looks like they've been there for quite some time.
There are many guards as well. 3 times as many compared to this site.
대부분 건물에 세워져 있는 가능성이 크다.
Well, simply put, that line's for back street folks. Each nest handles immigration differently, but whatever it may be, it's super duper hard to get into another nest without a proper visa. Why do you think those bullies jumped us on the way to the checkpoint? They wanted our visas so that they could enter the nest.
그리고
Your little Balnetic is once again up, I see. No, I understand, it's Rodion. Remember to vote for Rodion at your local elections, by the way. This message has been brought to you by the Rodion lobby. And we installed the gloomy and oppressive atmosphere of the area beyond the wall. Only to stop what's happening here, I couldn't say.
저희 차례입니다.
Manager, it's your turn now, partner.
Alright. And I'm moving to the sergeant quick base, and I'm the charge before the result to answer the officials' questions.
I mean, Don Quixote is gonna pull up some shit any second now, right? Surely. Either that or it's gonna be, okay, who's gonna pull some shit? No, Don Quixote already pulled up shit in the casino. Obviously. Then, who was it at, like, turn 0? No, I don't remember. It could be anybody. It could be anybody.
Remember, when you asked about the purpose of your visit,
한 번만 더 말하면
it reminds me one more time when I saw sangre to you in the official or whatever. Despite this man's one, he suspects it was smooth sailing.
이유를 말씀해 주세요.
Please say your affiliation and purpose of visit.
업무처 림버스 컴퍼니에서
I've come from
사원증 확인
Markiplier Limbus Company on business. Here's my employee card.
확인했습니다. 다음.
All tricked out. All tricked out. I could have Bane voice, but like, come on. All tricked out.
림버스 컴퍼니에서 왔죠.
It truly could be anyone pulling up on some BS on this bus. I mean, yeah, these guys are all Sigmas. They will throw for content any second. From Limbus Company, business reasons. Take a look at my card and all that.
확인했습니다. 다음.
I'll track next. Have I ever gotten on a Limbus Company stream by Kim Ji-hoon? No, sadly not.
Out of my friends, seen and approved fool you work for it. It was a breeze for the rest of us. Our eventually asked the same question and the same right on. Took a cursory glance at our faces and employee costs. Now, based on their speed, it seemed like a customer gesture rather than an actual look over. Then let each sinner pass. The community loves this guy. Ooh, okay, I see. I'll keep it in mind. People online are doing a lot of dots right now.
저쪽에서 무슨 문제가 생겼나 봐요.
Something amiss is over there. The glass wall started between us and them was speaking enough to block out the sound. It was hard for us to know what was going on through the wall. However, I could see what was happening unambiguously. Someone with cuffed hands was being dragged away by security. There's some always weird shit happening on these streams. A small child was crying next to him, clearly scared and confused.
신경 쓰지 말죠. 잘은 모르지만
Maybe somebody, I don't know what happened, but I guess someone broke at the ball.
그래. 가난뱅이들이 여기
No, I rant about his mental health. Dude, I love it when people talk about their mental health. You know, they're... Hello, yes, I am not in a stable condition to talk, but let me talk about my instability to talk. And it's like, okay, man, yeah, it's not gonna go good, but it is gonna be entertaining.
Oh, yeah, sure. Those impoverished Mendels and the audacity to made a move not stopping enough cash in the right people's pockets. Am I right?
지금 저한테 이죽되는 건가요?
Are you mocking me right now?
뭐야?
Wow,
신경
what?
쓸 일은
I
안
thought
하면
you didn't
너무
care.
신경 쓰는데.
Yes, someone's knickers are in a twist, mate. Well, I was distracted by him and us and abandoning the fresh accidental tease on Ishmael.
Let me guess, you accidentally made the mistake of not looking at Don Quixote for 2 seconds. Stream in development, and he's just started talking about... yeah, well, Porgus IDs, and, you know, he just started breaking down, I presume, yeah? Just like... okay, so you see this, well, Porgus ID is, pretty good, but it's going to reduce your sanity by 50 per hit, which is approximately what I experience on a daily basis whenever I look at you motherfuckers. I hate all of you. I wish all of you would just, you know, commit, commit Ryoshu ID number 7. And, yeah. Now! I presume there's a Ryoshu ID where she does the cool move where, you know, the strongest move where you just stab yourself and then it turns out that actually that powers up your sword by like 500%.
When I was distracted by evil and others in the blending fresh successful tease on Ishmael. Usually has to sprang forth to what her least expected moment yet again.
소속 그룹 이유를 말씀해 주세요.
Oh, please take information on purpose of visit. Yeah, yeah, Miss Quixote. Yeah, breakdown. What is your opinion of the situation, Miss Quixote? Dude, fucking Don Quixote when she has to review, like, Walpurgis Night IDs and, like, tell what happened. Look, this is Don Quixote streaming, like, Limbus Company, and then suddenly, she, like, you know, she's doing her stuff, and then suddenly she has to tell people about her unstable mental health.
약자에게 자유를 주기 위해 왔노라.
Yep, there we go. Ah, that's, yeah, the Sinclair Farm Soldado mission failure voice line. So this is your Sanity by 15, and I see you guys type this shit in chat, and I would suggest that the counter to that is to Sinclair Farm Soldado mission failure voice line yourself now. There we go. Yeah, that would be the line, I suppose. Yeah, there we go.
An emotion expressed for the first time on the checkpoint official's face. Flabbergastation. I looked up at Don Quixote with a face screaming that he was flabbergasted.
One time he turned auto AI translation. Ooh. Translate yourself from Korean to English. Ooh. Fumble so bad. Ooh. Had to turn it off halfway through. That is quite tragic.
저자들을 풀어주게. 고통스러워하고 있지 않은가?
Raise the request. Can you see that they are suffering?
소속 그룹 이유를 말씀해
Bruce,
주세요.
state your affiliation and purpose of visit. Huge League's back on an adventure. Ooh, that's good.
Officially not how to demand it better than the same question. On the one, Don Quixote was getting more upset by the minute. And then, walking through the spat wall again, I saw an infant child off a stream at the man
As the man dragged him in handcuffs. How long are they fucking dragging these guys? Oh, dude, this fucking guy is so heavy. Fuck, dude. Dude, I really tried to drag this guy, but he's so fucking heavy, dude. Please, somebody take the tungsten cubes off of him. Fuck. Did you know how funny this roleplay is Don Quixote on Minecraft servers? No, I did not know. Please enlighten me.
Daddy!
Oh, sweet. Yeah, nice. That's cool.
그대가 나설 마음이 없다면 내가 직접.
If you're reading the action that I say myself.
They did forget to check in on Don Quixote, did they not?
코드 퍼플.
Code purple,
금기
code
K
purple,
위반
violation of taboo, K185 on site.
트럼보 사이트 지원 요청.
Requesting from both side
재정파,
units,
트럼보
repeat,
사이트.
requesting from both side.
Hang away from inquiry like a broken record. The official spoken and rating immune response to the radio.
안내합니다. 코드
Attention, all personnel. Code purple, circulation hall 2. Inspection booth 14. Thrombosite, leukocyte.
Playing signs are going perplexing downs. All the while, big metal gates shot around us.
그냥 대갈통을
Should I
부수고
smash her
시체를
skull in
넣어서
and carried her
지나갈
in a body sack?
그런다고
I don't want to be much of a
없을 것
difference.
같지만요.
트럼보 루코 각각
Okay, let's see.
혈속한 백혈구를
you sang.
의미하는 것 같소만
You sang. Why do I have it written down as Viet sang when he's Yi sang? What the fuck was going on? Were you doing a funny joke while I was like writing it down? You're gonna be banned because you never speak it. No, he's Solid Snake. What am I? Yeah, he's Emo Boy. What am I talking about? He's Emo Boy. He's Solid Snake. How could I forget?
Yeah, Frumbo, Luco. Yeah, Colonel, I believe they refer to the platelets and white blood cell respectively.
Everybody's locked in, and you know some BS like that's the possess a pickaxe of iron. Ooh, I mean that's good. That's good though. That's a good bit.
저들을 의미하나 보군요.
It must be them, feeding for K-Corp, I'd say. We're gonna do an action vows indicator. We all saw what she meant. The god divorce is better manifest in the universe was staring at us.
Alright, beautiful. Just so you know, my food is really going cold after all this talk. I'm gonna like speedrun eating while I am you know, just like doing this. Dude, you can't be fucking serious. What do you mean there's another cutscene before that happens? 3-4 taboo. Yep, okay, I selected all of my most expensive guys. Yeah, let's go ahead. Average level 20 recommended? Nah, pass.
출진.
30 minutes later.
I'm gonna use this auto situation, but it's no explain this area.
네.
Oh, indeed, we violated the taboo of the wind after all.
Why would I bring N-Corp Mersault? No. Alright. You saying really don't bring N-Corp Mersault makes me feel like I really should bring N-Corp Mersault.
It's not like anyone was hurt. Can we just talk this through? Falls looks straight in my face. For Faust to face someone directly when she usually stares into empty space and speaks can only indicate one thing. I must have said something incredibly stupid, frustrating.
어떤 날개든
No matter the wink, an infringement of taboo means... A light explosion left Don Quixote's dismembered where she stood.
별도의 발포 경고 없이
That
금지자를
lethal
처단할
measures
수
can be
있다는
taken against the violators without the warning. United States border control is millions for gamers until they dismember the rest of the sinners. Our security staff was surrounding us on all sides. You never cease to surprise me.
My brother in Christ, you're the one who hired her. Imagine being Vergilius and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna hire this fucking psycho woman who will clearly do bullshit. Why did you hire her? Vergilius, dumbass, it was your choice. Why did you hire her? You better get my shit. I better get my shit together by can before you tell me. Oh man, yeah, come on. Nah, come on. Surely it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna be like Don Quixote maxing, okay? I'm like Don Quixote up in this bitch. Without Don Quixote though. No, I am with Don Quixote actually. Serious Kitsu. Yeah, that's how we do it. You know, I'm feeling just like Vergilius right now, where I put on N-Corp Mersault and he hired Don Quixote.
You managed to wring out the last of expectation I had left for you, man. I'm keeping out. Pin the whole order, the whole thing on her, or take responsibility or whatever. I'm on your company and us to handle situations that our manager can't alone. I can't really to take care of inevitable problems, not have a pissing session in the way. Vergilius casually pushed his way through the line of armed guards and leans against the wall. He then crossed his arms and if to further drive home that he'll remain a spectator.
Alright. Who's my favorite sinner, not counting Rodion? Let me think about it. Okay, look. There's... Look, number one character is obviously Rodion, but number 2 is Rodion whenever I'm not looking at her breast, because then I can actually appreciate the complexity of her character, you know what I mean? Whenever I'm not looking at Rodion's breasts, I can actually see that she is a person who struggles with her inner self, and her future and her past, and she's filled with guilt, you know what I mean? But if we're not counting Rodion with breasts, without breasts, sorry, then I guess... I mean, Ryoshu is kind of funny, though. I guess Ryoshu is kind of funny. Otherwise, Sinclair is a cutie patootie, and I wanna give him a little pat on the head and tell him, hey man, shoot with a gun. It's funny. It's big. Alright. Now I'm just gonna spam win rate and probably lose it while I eat. Nope. Hold on, wrong button.
명령에 따르겠습니다. 완전히 녹아내렸네.
참여하게 되리라.
마침 목숨.
이 정도쯤이야?
참여하게 되리라.
야! 아르카나 빛! 차!
신함이 빈약하고.
Okay, hold on. You know what? When you said that this guy fucking sucks, no, you actually were into something. What does this dumb fucking clown even do? He serves no purpose. What does he do? He's trash. He's so trash. He's so bad. No fucking way, man. He doesn't do anything, and his animations are trash. Yeah, my Don Quixote is way over leveled. Yeah, true. Factual. The opponents just get like 4 flash power. Okay, that makes sense. So I can do this shit. Alright. I'll need to get more upgrade tickets then.
불가 위야 막아내지 못하리.
목숨.
참여하게 되리라.
야! 아르카나 세이버!
망치는 그들의 길.
정의 이름으로! 이 정도쯤이야? 만만치 않겠군! 본인이 하지! 이 정도쯤이야? 이 정도쯤이야?
자의 위치가 있으니 완전히 녹아내렸네. 적출할게요.
야! 아르카나 세이버! 자, 악은 이렇게 정화되었네.
wait, give me a second. Yeah, Don Quixote really kept it together for some reason. It was impressive, really.
Really just gonna watch from there.
Hold on. There we go.
그렇게 쳐다봐도 소용없어.
You won't sway me with that look, manager.
아무도 귀담아 듣지.
Nothing more than a guard and not paid heed to. It was impertinent of me to brandish my weapon.
주제넘은
Well, to meddle one final time.
부려보자면
K-Corp's singularity takes the form of healing bullets that restore most wounds in the blink of an eye.
상처쯤은 순식.
The motherfucker just said HP. Why did you say HP, man? You don't need to do that.
어쩌면 관리자님의 그 능력.
I suppose it could be compared to that ability of yours. Hey, wait! Completely ignoring my feeble plea, not that they could hear it. K-Corp security guards closed in on us.
Oh, splendid, actually, that's all. I get to go back to eating. I like it when it says Don Quixote brains down minus 70%.
세상의 아름다움에 대해
Oh,
들어본 적
hold on.
있는가? 없어도 전혀 상관없다네. 지금
She did 78% of the damage. Look, why would I need to level up anybody else when she's doing 78% of the damage? I just don't see what you're talking about, man. Clearly, I'm clearly doing everything correct right now.
사랑과
See? The game even changed the recommended level down by 2 levels because it just knows I'm good. And there's nothing to be worried about. Alright, you know the drill.
적출할게요.
야! 아르카나 빛! 차!
불가 위야 막아내지 못하리.
사랑으로! 이 정도쯤이야? 사랑으로! 정의 이름으로!
참여하게 되리라.
정의 이름으로! 이 정도쯤이야?
완전히 녹아내렸네. 적출할게요. 목숨 다시 복구하긴 힘들.
이 정도쯤이야?
불가 위야 막아내지 못하리.
히야! 아르카나 세이버!
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요? 명령에 따르겠습니다. 완전히 녹아내렸네.
이 정도쯤이야? 이 정도쯤이야? 만만치 않겠군. 본인이 하지. 자, 악은 이렇게 정화되었네.
Alright. Actually, hold up, tea time. Okay, tea time's over.
승리의 보람과
60% damage.
들어본 적 있는가?
She's getting lax.
없어도 전혀
HP
상관없다.
bullets.
지금 우리가 보는 경치가 바로
Yeah. Recommended level. I'm good, man. I'm good. Don't worry about it. As a wise man once said, you don't need to get your shit together until level 4. That's the exact wording that he used as well.
명령에 따르겠습니다.
My memory may be a bit leaky, but I remember him saying exactly those words.
이 정도쯤이야?
That means you can just... Oh, hold on, actually. Hold on. Yep, we're back to eating time.
적출할.
Sorry, I guess I'm not gonna elaborate on what I just said, okay? Because I'm eating time.
히야! 아르카나 빌! 차!
참여하게 되리라.
이 정도쯤이야?
예, 마침 목숨.
불가 위야 막아내지 못하리.
사랑으로 정의 이름으로 차! 악은 이렇게 정화되었네.
신함이 빈약하고
명령에 따르겠습니다.
히야! 아르카나 세이버! 만만치 않겠군. 본인이 하지.
무가치한 저항일 뿐이다.
불가 위야 막아내지 못하리.
정의 이름으로. 자, 악은 이렇게 정화되었네. 아르카나 세이버! 본인의
She's tweaking out. Yeah. We love it when she starts tweaking out.
적출할게요.
아르카나 필츠.
Hmm. Low key, I'm done eating even though I didn't finish the plate. But I do need more tea because my tongue is just too salty. And I've ran out of tea, so gonna get rid of this for now. And I am going to put up a tea time sign. Nope, that's this one actually, both of them. There we go. So I'll be back in a minute or two, and then I'm not gonna do a food break. Alright. I'm back. It's all good. I'm now properly back. Right. Why is the room so cold? Give me a second. I know I just said I'm properly back, but like, actually, hold on. There we go. Splendid. Oh, is the game always this loud? Jacob Singularity. HP bullets. They're like bullets, except they're reverse bullets. And you would be fatal injuries if you managed to blink of our handle away with a single shot of those range-range rounds. It was only a matter of time before the threat by which Heathcliff's patience was hung snapped. Why, I can't take it anymore. This guy's got to be the most pointless fight in the world, can't you see? Well, I told you, and the lady can't live with a wink is an exercise in futility.
I
just didn't know the futility would hit us right away.
As if literally grows as soon as it's removed. It is difficult to continue on without combat. Really? Oh, it can be rubbish like this, huh? No, Shaman, it must be an expression I've seen from her, begrudgingly swinging her sheath around. Nothing clashes well meant before when a drop of blood can spill from them. There couldn't be a worse battle for Ryushu to fight. Isn't there anything we can do?
HP. 헬라포이시스 기술은
HP or helipolysis is a burgeoning technology that allows for the continuous repair of damaged or lost cells.
한번 투약받아도
One dose already lasts considerably long, so imagine what it would mean for those in the nest who receive constant supplies.
전투로는
To put it simply, you can't reasonably defeat them in combat. Even if I'm shaking the head in despondency, but then...
In the height of chaos, I have arrived at last.
A peal of overwhelming genetic laughter rang through the air.
Yeah, is it Don Quixote's dad? Is Don Quixote's dad involved? Shit, man. What the fuck? Hold on, give me a sec. By give me a sec, I mean it's about to load in, and I want to see if he's there. Ah, right, I forgot. This was the end of the... Okay, Siegfried. Yeah, go ahead. I wanna hear about Don Quixote's dad. Come on.
I think an approach has been terrifying cause reminiscent of a frenzied beast.
뭐야?
Wait, what's that thing running at us?
앞으로 3초.
It is a 6 seconds, manager, your judgment? I don't know, I'm not sure what to... Vergilius was the one who showed no surprise. To be more clear, he was more displeased and unsurprised at this apparently expected arrival.
역시 오시는군. K사의
There you are, K-Cop Superstar. I saw my local man appear to ease the chaos with an obnoxious laugh.
모두 안녕하신가?
Greetings, Rodion! You're here to share stories of the heroic feats you are to witness here. But photographs and something bullshit. I actually skipped through it because I thought it was about, like, you know, the thing. Unless I must attend a magazine interview in half an hour, so I cannot overlinger. I pray you understand.
왜안 오나 했지.
I was wondering when you'd come.
날개.
I heard you became a wagey serving a wing, Siegfried.
Man, he really just called this motherfucker a wagey. That is so Sigma. I see your tongue is as sharp as ever, there, fellow. I rushed here at once in response to Cold Purple, and methinks your friends were the perpetrators.
친구 아니야.
Not exactly friends. I hope you understand I have nothing to do with the commotion.
알아주면 좀.
그럼
In that case...
그래.
Yep, I'm counting on you to give him a special lesson.
무슨 이야기를 둘이서만
What?
불길하게
What are you
섞어요?
muttering about? John Bone Wheel.
동감.
Agreed.
어디서
Where
배워온
stone did he come out? Fucking All Might wannabe. Bitch.
Oh, what it is how you would come from faraway lands. Never heard of America in your life.
좋아.
Right, then I should get you all the privilege of photography for this special occasion.
서비스도 제공.
우리를 아주 길거리 추종자처럼
Why, it's raised.
감히
Foreigner, it treats us like worshippers on the streets. How dare you? Okay, that is funny.
Donkey Honey, what's wrong? He demand himself!
우리가 좀 바빠서
We're in a hurry, so get this done within around a minute if possible. And keep that clock head out of this.
부탁하지.
의체인가?
That prosthetic is it.
그렇다면
Right then, make it
50
50 seconds.
What was skilled fighting does the performer? I can only watch in awe as he proved himself to be nothing short of a hero.
자, 여기를 한번
Now then, look here once more. I'm sure fans will love it.
His brother still am strong.
방금 뭐라는
What did he do just now? Aha! Well, isn't that cute?
Yeah. And after another, you made short work of the sinners. Achilles watched them encounters with a pleased expression. Dots!
동지에서 주제도 모르고 나대며
About time to try to learn what happens when they keep up a rocket in the nest, figure they can get away with it.
나한테
Dante, you may not remember it anymore, but at one point he used to be something of a bigwig, so to speak.
거물 같은 좀
Yeah, I was? I'm just gonna picture it. Right now, I'm just about to see that for fumbles in any emergency, constantly being chewed up, spat out, and ignored in the trash by my sinners. They've even started treating me as the team's field medic. To me, that this miserable manager used to be the spectral leader of many sometime in the past. I felt a genuine desire to ask fast for another way to recover my memories.
하지만 기억을 잃었다는 사실 당신의
I started speaking like that, but see, that's funny.
However, your memory loss does not wholly excuse all the faults in your performance as the manager. I'm certain you understand what I mean. Not, sir. What I stop at a gate or checkpoint. I show no pity for the family about the death, but treating it all as nothing more than part of due procedure. Although Don Quixote has gotten us in trouble when she sprang forth to rectify injustice, just how it would have gotten my sleeves on the day we turned a blind eye, Mario. I say if they've tightened grip on his weapon as ways as he witnessed the disturbance. If not Don Quixote, I feel at least one of us would have intervened. Truth be told, I didn't do everything in my power to keep Don Quixote down, but Gillis isn't necessarily wrong when he says the blame rests on me for causing this. Taking back my head, I might not be the best after all, McNeilius.
이거 참
Ah, dang, I've got to tell him to put a microphone next time. I'll take it that you got him a point.
Hurrah! 46.5 seconds! And a day, another heroic tale of justice written!
무대는
Looks like the curtains have closed. Time to revive the Dante.
시간입니다.
That's fun. That's kind of fun. Effie, sorry too. Damn. Alright, sure.
After 12 rows of agony, the sinners were all back in one piece.
The anime.
The massacre must have been humbling because it felt rather strange seeing this quiet.
어떻게 지내고 있었는가 붉은 시선.
How's life been, Red Gaze? We've rarely had a chance to meet in recent times. I haven't shown up to the League of Excellent Nest-Dwelling Fixes lately either.
내가 초대장을
Were
무려
you unable to read the dozen of invitations I sent you?
주소 바꿨어.
Change addresses, and I don't have the time to lick top brass boots like you're doing.
따위
I didn't know what happened between these two, but Gillis is made hostile here.
This guy is such a side character, he doesn't appear as an ID. Oh, that is tragic. That is tragic, but you know, it's kind of Sigma as well.
I know what happened to me, but Gillis is made hostile here, right?
첫 보기에도
The difference in disposition between them is rather clear, isn't it, Dante? In what ways?
간단히 말하자면
Simply put, Mr. Siegfried can be described as a pro-wing fixer based on the views he's expressed.
가까웠죠.
Pro-wing. You know, in the modern day of people talking about politics, just seeing the word pro-wing kind of got... Which one? You know? But no, it's talking about the, like, the wings in the game. Yeah, I'm pro-politics. I just like talking about politics no matter what. You know, I will talk about politics regardless of whether or not I agree with them, whether or not they make sense or not. I will just talk about politics. I am pro-wing. Fixer. Mason views is expressed. On the other hand, our guide with Grillis sought independence as a fixer. He believes that a fixer loses sight of their core principles the moment it becomes subordinate to influential entity. He's someone who is strict towards those with power, after all. I'm speaking with vows. I saw Don Quixote quake and approach Sigrid with shaky hands. She must have been honored to see him after being mincemeat by his hands mere moments ago. A fan I am! I've collected figurines counted after you. Oh, yet to get my hands on limited editions. I somehow to become magnificent fixer such as you.
Ah,
an aspired fixer. I've little time to spare, but what enough for an autograph.
해줄 수 있지.
Is that then? Would you sign an autograph here?
My name is Markiplier. Slow preps Don Quixote.
안내합니다.
Attention! Code purple dismissed. Code purple dismissed. All codes cleared. Huzzah! That's a job well done! That's a job done well!
그럼
Now then, until next we meet! Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha! Even when Rand was small, Siegfried vanished into the air. Although there was a small delay, we didn't get the travel permit in the end. I guess we're down to the bus in the meantime. Or perhaps he only got off knowing that we'd run into that Siegfried. He looked rather upset as he walked away, but no one else seemed to care that much. Plus the surrounding frigidness, Don Quixote was happy as a clam, caressing the sheets of a paper autographed by Siegfried.
꿈을 꾸고 있는 것은 아닌지 모르겠어.
I might be caught in a dream, Manager Esquire. Well, he pinched my cheek just once. I was rather about to give the blissful Don Quixote a whirl when we walked out the border checkpoint. And now my vehicle stopped before us.
새로운 적인가?
Our newfound fool walled around to challenge us right in front of a nearest checkpoint.
이 차는 LCC.
The vehicle is from LCC, the Clearance Department. Running fast, plain reply, the vehicle doors open.
나 참. 왜 이렇게 오래 걸린 거야?
Oh yeah, it's these guys.
뱅뱅 돌았잖아.
Yeah, I forgot. This guy's name is Zevi, isn't it? Ah, jeez, what took you so long? We had to cycle 3 laps waiting for it to be over. Cow, familiar faces appeared out of the car. These guys don't even need a consistent. No, actually, they're just talking normal, like normal people, right? They're just like Effie and Saudi. They just talk normal. Even though their outfits had changed, their faces were greased with just as much confidence and poise.
People from before team, huh? Something about you looks different, I've got to say.
그건 카지노 잠입을 위한 위장.
That was the disguise we had in order to go to the casino. It was ultimately useless, though. That's.
I still got a sharp tongue too, huh?
My chest ached a little at the thought of harmonious cacophony that was our last operation.
쏘다.
Sorry, you see that hand of the clock trembling? You'll make them cry.
장난이랍니다.
I was just being playful. Well, you had much room for improvement in regard to skill. I made up my mind to admit that the LCP department has its own character.
인정하기로.
Despite the rough path we're doing, it sounds like we didn't leave a positive impression on the two.
비포 팀들은 먼저 작전.
The before team was supposed to be on the site at this hour, wasn't it?
다른 대원들은 이미 도착해 있을 거야.
The others should be there already. We decided to wait for you because we had useful intel to share.
잠시 남아서 기다려주기로 해.
My name is Markiplier. In any case, you cared about us, right? Markiplier, you cared enough to watch Iron Lung, right? Do we have a couple of new fans knee-deep in our charm? You know, something like the sort of food that's cooked from guessing ingredients, but the end result's a pleasant surprise.
맞아. 전장에 그런 게
Yeah, Markiplier had a lot of that in the battlefield. Miserable to swallow, but somehow memorable.
두분 다 어떤
What kind of food have you two been eating?
저 그런데 전달받을 정보란 어떤 것인가요?
Germ, by the way, what's the intel you two were going to share with us?
이번 목표 지점 말이야.
It's about a target location. It seems another faction has a better place already.
그래서 우리 쪽에서도
We're putting in more manpower than usual as a result.
그래봤자.
I bet you are in and out a swarm of gadflies. Directed boy opportunity. That's way too Australian for Texas. Boobity bobbity, as on is pointed out, we are going to encounter against groups of foes drawn near the golden bows. For our vast mission, Boobity bobbity, straggling soldiers from G Corp Rodion took shelter in the abandoned facility. In our second, a variety of gangs inhabited a casino.
안타깝지만
Unfortunately, our opponents this time won't be some cramming no-names like before. We took a peek at immigration inspection records and found that N Corp dispatched a legion of employees a few weeks ago. Same destination as ours too.
엔사에서요?
We're from N Corp.
공식적으로 드러난
No, this was
행동은
an
아니지만
officially disclosed activity.
쪽에서도
Seeing that
심사
K
통과를 해준
Corp
걸로
has
봐선
let him pass means
모종의
they
거래가
might have made a
있었을
deal under the
수도
table.
있지.
Which, if it's true that N Corp has sent staff in advance, then the journey won't be a smooth one.
그렇군.
I see.
이거
Converging enemies to several things, something from now
날개
on.
간의 충돌은 불가피한 수순일 거예요.
Oh, in the long term, conflict with the wings will be unavoidable step in the process.
하지만 엔사에서
Judging from the fact that N Corp hasn't made this motion officially known, it could end as a simple conflict of interest.
마무리될 수도 있고요.
I really need tea. My tongue, it feels like it's about to break down. Twitch streamer forced to read for 2 hours. I mean, look, Twitch streamers were not supposed to read more than like one paragraph, okay? The second you click that stream button, OBS automatically plugs in directly into your cranium and like fucking removes the possibility of... Actually, hold on. I'll change it back, but yeah, there we go. This is perfect. The second, like, you start, like, you know, you press the button, like, it immediately plugs into your cranium and starts fucking using the part of your brain responsible for literacy to just, like, start progressing chat instead, like, you know. Not like, oh, I'm reading chat. No, it's just, like, to process that shit on screen. It's foul magic. It was actually created by the Lobotomy Corporation. Many people don't know this. There we go. Okay, cool. It's one of the ACPs they hide in Lobotomy Corporation. It's a Keter class because I forgot what the actual classifications are. From the fact that NCORP hasn't made this notion officially known, it could end as a simple conflict of interest.
어쩌면
We can't discount the possibility this is not the golden bows hereafter.
황금가지
어찌됐든
Doesn't change the very
여기저기에서
convenient
먹고
parts for
사는 게
higher-ups to
오래된 건
throw
부정되지
around
않을
either
것
way.
같지만.
아 맞아.
Oh right, I heard some Morons caused a scene at K-Corp checkpoint. Did you guys see who they were?
혹시 얼굴
소문이라는 건
Rumors such as
마치
it was as known as straight Russian Andy. Donkey on her hand, possibly an embarrassment. But she's finally starting to learn that her recklessness actions have repercussions. That I'm mistaken, and she's glad that more people know of what she's done.
아깝지 뭐예요.
Ah, shame I missed it. That's not the kind of spectacle you see every day. Really, who in their right mind would mess with a wing at a border checkpoint unless they had lives to spare?
Bruh. Bruh.
설마.
Please don't tell me.
자, 시간도
Come on, we don't have much time, so I shall get going.
이런.
Ah, dear, Mr. Vergilius is nowhere to be seen again.
그 양반
Oh,
먼저 버스로
Oh,
들어갔어.
him. He went back to the bus first.
아쉽네요.
Ah, what a pity. I didn't want to miss my chance to say hello.
꼭 인사를 하고
Ah,
말겠어.
we'll leave an impression on him next time. Mark my words. I'm planning to ask him if we can join the team in your stead.
wow, that's the reason you wanted to meet him.
마냥 농담은
That was entirely a joke. See you at the side then.
너희가 무사히
If you can get there in one
도착할 수
piece.
있다면 말이야.
One Piece! Anyway. You know, I should at some point just sit down and start working on more voices. Just like more of them. Hey guys, here's my Greek accent. You never knew what a Greek sounded like until I started speaking like a Greek just in 5 seconds. But here you go, my Greek accent, and it's like, and your voice dropped, and like, you know, I'm like, I will be shocked at myself, and then I will immediately like fucking kick back and fall on the floor and Peter Griffin pose for about 5 hours, and then I'll get hungry, so I'll make myself some tea. And then I'll remember that actually I'm supposed to make myself some food and some tea, and then I'll fucking just start tweaking out until like the end of days. People are not supposed to use this many words per second. Dude, I love Vergilius. He's just always so fucking done and sad. He's just like a... Hold up. He's like that fucking sad Poro emote that they had on Twitch, you know? Just like, dude, please get me out of here. Get me out of here. Please get me out of here. Please! Please get me out of here. Since technically Dante is not present for this, should I just like do this in Vergilius' voice?
I found the Karen and the ghost and Vergilius landed on the mouse. The air was heavy with a sense of oppression, leaving little room for light-hearted jokes. Man, you're late. Karen got it to 100 and you still didn't come. Karen. She seemed to have a few words ready to be flung at that acetone. But Vergilius put a hand on her shoulder and gave her a glance.
Karen, please, for the love of God. If I hear one more funny joke, I am going to absolutely fucking mersault Fam Soldato, like, failure voice line myself. Karen, please. Please, Karen, I need this, please. I need to sit down for a second.
Karen will remember this.
Karen will remember this. Sorry about that. I'll buy you something sweet later.
He smiled! He smiled! Yeah, Marcel doesn't have a Soldato ID. Ah, he has a Fam Capo ID. Ah, yeah, Fam. Ah, fuck, I always forget, like... I always forget, fuck, who is Fam Soldato? What is it, the Fam Soldato, you know, the one that shoots himself with a gun. That's the only reason, that's the only time when they have a actual ammo for their gun.
Sorry about that. I'll buy you something sweet later.
Pull the Fam out of my ass and read the ID names? Later maybe.
Karen sat down in the driver's seat without further complaint, and Vergilius slowly turned to us.
Us? Us? Who?
Great, I'm actually in the bus. If there was one thing the sinners and I were good at, it'd be sensing imminent danger and making way. Expressing the group is kind of way to our seats.
Not right now, the dungeon is gonna take 5 streams to get through, man. You're not gonna lie. Alright.
You can only Don Quixote anxiously standing in the aisle of the bus.
Oh, is she about... Hold up. He's about to fucking, like... He's about to pull out 5 consecutive Potemkin busters on Don Quixote.
변명을 듣겠다, Don Quixote.
Material excuse, Don Quixote.
본인은 핍박받고
I couldn't survive being persecuted.
Potemkin buster!
아니, 틀렸지.
No, wrong. My vision couldn't follow what happened in that instant. I have nothing to blink, so it shouldn't have been possible for me to miss a moment yet.
United States of Smash!
And yet... Gag! And I caught up with the situation. The first thing of concern was Don Quixote brought to the ground, shoulder trampled under Vergilius' shoe.
나는 변명을 하라고 했지.
I asked an excuse, no justification of your views.
처음이 아니지.
This isn't the first time either, Don Quixote. You're responsible for 3 separate incidents already.
네 정신
That's 3 separate times you jeopardized our work with your deranged behavior.
억울 어떻게
What do you think? Speak.
말.
본인을 위해
Yeah, well, my actions didn't inconvenience my colleagues.
Dude, you know what's funny though? Whenever they make those like those meaty noises, I notice they're just like pulling like a fucking like a squash apart, and Apple is getting fucking. They're grabbing an apple and they're just ripping it in half and they're just smooshing with their hands. Then they proceed to grab a watermelon. Then they grab a pumpkin and they punch that motherfucker. Like, whenever they make meaty noises, it's the sound of fucking, like, fruits and vegetables being absolutely fucking decimated.
I punched a hole in this pumpkin in half, and I fixed it with Flex Seal.
Like, that's the type of shit that, like, pops out of my head whenever they make meaty noises.
Young Honest paid drones grew louder, but now it's Septina. God, she was paying punished for her own actions.
They're actually Christian Donkey Kong. Yeah, like what else doing TikTok's lives. Did the fucking the Galagal massacre, you know? They grabbing Donkey Kong like a Galagal and just smashing her. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
But more than anything, it was evident that disrupting this wasn't going to make the situation better. I was asking for your boss. Why do you not understand this? I was speaking not to be interrupted. When the shadow said to me, the gecko was an apology, Don Quixote. Anything you did should be in the liberation of how you plan to improve your conduct. What and yes, you're demanding a specific answer out of me. Don't you know, a company has a correct answers for its employees. The rest should only ask if you can get it right.
Imagine she pops slash angry to Sancho on him right now. Oh yeah, I mean, Mr. Vergilius. Mr. Vergilius, get out of there! She's a level 30! Mr. Vergilius, get down!
Sorry, mistaken in community companies, I'm sadly curious about your input.
Man, you fucking know this company. Like, the guy who wrote this text was working like a real 9 to 5 in like a Fortune 500 fucking accountant firm or shit. And like, he overheard some fucking stupid jargon by the HR. He thought she was level 15. And it's like that Bucky image where the fucking guy getting his entire body obliterated and he looks like a baby. Alright. He would be running away if you found out she was max level. What level is Vergilius actually in the game? Because I presume at least at some point he appears like as an enemy for at least in like some concept or another. What level is he? What's his level? I assume it's like he's somewhere like max level -5, so he'd be like 75 or some shit. He doesn't appear. Ah, well, okay, fair, not fair. Okay, but like what do other fixers appear, or is like fighting a fixer is like fighting fucking Goku? You're just not gonna win, so they don't put him in the game. Like, those motherfuckers can go Super Saiyan and shit, and you're over here doing your fucking special beam cannon. Actually, they're probably all over the place with the levels. Well, da they appear. Alright. Okay, and anyway, as words that the writer of this like dialogue overheard during an HR meeting during their 9 to 5 in a South Korean Fortune 500. You've literally fought grade 9s in Canto 9. Ah, in Canto 1, okay. Fought grade 9s in Canto 1. I mean, did you? I mean, pretty sure you can also fight grade 7s and 2. Ooh, okay. Oh, okay, I get it. There's like grades to it. So like, there's a difference between, okay, this is a Goku, this is a Piccolo, and this is a Broly. Now I get it. Excuse me. Here at the HR, we think that you're solely mistaken if you believe the company is sincerely curious about your input. Please apply the correct answer to the question to confirm that indeed you are a professional. There we go. That's the line I wanted to say.
The company insists so, damn.
Me going through the story, helping you get more dialogue inspiration from BS to stay in the Minecraft server. You are most welcome. Bro, what did you push me off the edge in the end, man? That's not fucking cool. I lost my diamond pickaxe. Dude, it had Fortune 5 on it. You can't get fucking Fortune 5 anywhere, man. Why'd you kick me? And then, like, you know, it's this thing. And it's this whole thing. Even if it is Wario flavored, I mean, yeah.
If the company insists so, then I'm sick of this. Ridiculous to kick Donkey Hot, tossing her to the floor. Then grabbing her far by the collar. I'm sorry to remember what went down when you joined.
The backstory! Yeah. she's like...
I am even forgot to deal with track that day. Miss Don Quixote. Genesis' eyes glisten with a much brighter hue of red than usual. Staring directly into them, Don Quixote soon gave a nod and went out another water. That's all. Back to your seat.
Alright, back to normal.
Watching someone who usually exerted pride and confidence quickly shift to such a disgraceful state didn't exactly make for a pleasant sight. No, a deal that got Don Quixote to go silent simply by bringing an apple. Makes me wonder what it's fuss about.
Okay, so, like, her being hired is part of the lore, okay. She didn't just, like, appear on... She didn't just manifest in the bus. Virgilius actually scooped Uchiha's eyes out. Yeah, I mean... Yo, is that... Hold up, that's Virgilius Uchiha. Shit.
Makes me wonder what it was about. Man, it sure is curious. What was that about? The same goes for the rest of you. Our company is a platform for fulfilling Eurocentric dreams or preaching big ideas. If you would still go against the terms of your blinded contract prompt, consider the consequences before you do. You spend a cruel period of time being unable to escape, not for them, not for struggles and severance.
I just getting help from that guy. Was it again Mr. Zarek Richard or something? Must have ruffled his feathers.
It's Lord, the Shake Breeder.
본격적으로 작전 시작도 안 했는데
Sheesh!
잔소리나
The mission already hasn't even started. You already got the scolding. Have some time before you, okay? Sheesh, comrade.
에휴, 언젠가 한 번은 이런 날이 있어요. 앞으로는 다들 주의하죠.
둘 다 왜 나를 야리냐?
Why you two bats yakking on me? Looking to get stoned?
Bruh.
Fine, I got it. It's a...
Oh, sorry, it's like a... I always forget that's what I mean by tisk. Like, because I'm always like, oh, tisk. Nobody fucking makes that noise. Are you high on something? But like... Lighter flicker, XP. Ah, yeah, I remember that day as clear as day. There he appeared in my chat, and he typed in Limbus Company in full caps 5 times. Yep, I remember it was like yesterday. He then said Limbus Company, and then he gave me $5 and said Rodion. Next level is the actual Kanto start. Look, 1 hour 49 minutes in, and I've already done the first level beforehand. It's all like that's only how long it takes. Okay. Look, I might even finish Kanto 4 by the start of next year.
출진.
3 more streams, and we'll be at the dungeon any second. All right, I'll try to read fast this time.
With the conflict sorted out and the fans have finally departed. Looking out the windows, about the stage feeling the passengers in.
Check all those people. They look like they haven't had a care in the world.
This way is different from the roads we've been through.
Yeah, I guess it's much bad for Sam traveling in the middle of a nest.
둥지랑 뒷골목은
There's a lot of the nest in the backs. Besides, each nest has its own cultural heritage.
전원 집중.
Attention all.
이번에
Our destination is the town of Cal.
회사의
Cal W, situated in the Nest Gate. Investigation revealed that the passage is connected to Lobotomy Corporation of branching to somewhere that village.
You're really investigating on in the bedroom.
Maybe it's the way you're dressed.
Oh shit! As soon as the name of Cal W was mentioned, Sinclair's lapse in the field once again started to trembling. As if something were coming after him.
하지만 너희들이 전해준 정보대로
But as of you know me, about bodies given areas under that facility. That's why the question of additional recon operations are clearance.
비포팀의 사정관 측 3번.
Oh, preliminary observation units came from the VOD team has been dispatched near Evi Mrs. Salt should be Wiesenbach now.
상황이 어떤지
We'll receive a report from them once we get a good grasp of the situation.
Maybe we.
Shortly afterward, the bus entered a quiet woodland path leading to the village. Lush green trees rarely found the banks which began to decorate the scene and provide a comforting sight, but I was soon disrupted was having order. I could see an ominous spill of smoke rising in the distance.
왜? 저기
Why is the smoke coming from?
싱클레어?
Oh, let me guess. They're burning dead bodies. Oh, how original. Yeah, next you're gonna tell me that they're putting people in camps. How very original. Yeah, man, totally. Sinclair.
가론 꺾어.
Caron, turn.
회피기동, 달컹.
Amici of maneuver, rumba tumble.
Alright, look, you know I'm trying to do things as fast as possible, but like, you know. Yep. Yeah, hold up, louder. Perfect.
The bus made a sharp turn left, it's only before a giant nail flew in and noisily embedded itself in the back window. What? What the hell was that? I almost kicked it, man.
이 정도의 가속.
So I had the test with the projectile such velocity. This does suggest that the windows need to be reinforced a little.
우리를 향해 정확히 조준하고 던진 거다.
Our dad was aimed directly at us. It must be defection before they warned us about the employees of Ancorp.
베르, 내 피가
Okay, maybe got hurt. Cameron's just sad.
멈추지 않으면 더할
Doesn't look like it'll stop anytime soon.
전원 하차.
Of the bus, all.
Yo, this is the guys. This is the guys.
As we got after the bus, a group stood in the ring, led from heavy tone, the rusty arm with faded coat so wide.
정차.
Oh,
지나가지 못해.
you may not use this road. You should have said so in the first place, Markiplier, because what about our windshield? Yeah, regular Markiplier.
선전 보고 없이 공격해놓고는 무례.
You're rather rude for someone who attacked without warning. This guy at least common courtesy to state your affiliations. This is the guy's the bombshell that he is based off of. I see, that makes sense.
우리는 이단 신문관. 불경을 이끌는 모습.
Very criticized.
죄악을
Where the hell
두드려
is this
부수는
blasphemous? And the habit strikes down to sinful.
So you telling? So you guys are the Westerbus, right? You guys are the Westerbus, but you kind of like also had to run a thing, so you also had decided that you're gonna be an Inquisition as well. You know, I kind of get it, but also like, guys, you can't just be like, guys, nothing is stopping you from being like, ah, yes, we are the banking company. We just think that wearing Western style plate mail is kind of fucking cool as fuck. They're Germans. You mean like straight up Germans, or like? I mean, obviously they're like Teuton inspired, but like, you know. So they became non-Nazi. Yeah, they're the fellow Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. Anyway, look, man. All I'm saying is that you don't have to be all that to
like celebrate Christmas, man. You're good. Don't worry about it. Alright, visitors. We're now this gospel is the sinful.
인사. 나겔
So Ancorm, that's the one who was someone that's gonna leave Nagel und Hammer.
묻과 망치라고도 불리죠.
Also known as Nail and Hammer.
지금은 이단
Use
신분들을
our pledge as we are in the midst of cleansing the heretical dissidents. Yeah, heretics Markiplier. And we just want to pass through and having been in travel. We're on a tour. That's right, this is a tour bus. Bruh.
Maybe the stories all of a sudden, the sinners exchange looks in silence. To prevent another disastrous celebration, Grain was resuming your god, even though his favorites fell flat in most parts to gently appease the armored crowd. Accompanied by the camera that God how the smile that tourists would wear.
그래.
Greg,
저번
I've been thinking this since the job at the mine, but
이런 쪽 개그에
are
욕심
you
있는 거 아니야?
that into these kind of bits?
그런 거 아니라고.
Yeah, that's not exactly it, Markiplier.
The craven corners of his mouth roused pity in my heart.
그렇다면
In that case, you shall prove yourselves to be untainted.
좋아.
Ah, fine.
방법을
That's how we
알려주면
can
못할
get on
것도
with
없지.
it.
The Inquisition's not in my direction.
저 불경한 여행자의 머리를
Behead the prosperous traveler.
Me?
그리고
A little bit for a hammer, you guys equate their heads to
무릇
us.
그렇다면
But
그들은
we're before the
빼놓지
days
않는
when
자인
the justice should continue without
여정의
hindrance.
불이익 물론
It will, of course,
그
have to
불길한
take part with
책임을
the default vehicle
두고
as
가야
well.
할 것이다.
보자니까 무슨.
Why, life is beyond, aren't you, blokes? Why, I don't know who you think you are, but do we all look daft enough to do as you say? You're escaping the master mass, going and playing as a homeless tourist. Heathcliff, you didn't have to.
가짠치도 않은 것들이.
Why, proper traveling quits.
무릎을 꿇으란 거야?
Why, you're telling me to kneel. Gotcha. The Inquisitor was declared to us, noted in response.
알겠다.
That is radically all to be heretics.
With that, the group of Inquisitor moved in position as well, ready to attack. Fun. Alright.
불가 위야. 막아내지 마.
Clink, clink, clank, clink, clank, clink, clank, clink, clink, clank.
Hold on. Hold on, what if I just did this? Alright, give me a second. I actually want to do a funny bit. This dude sampled Adolf Hitler. You forgot how crazy Yee's HH actually is. Oh, okay, fair. Look, Kanye. Oh my god, we're fighting the Kanye West boys! Give me a second, I wanna try a funny bit. Hold on, no, hold on. I can improve this bit. Let's see. Okay, yeah, this is a good one. Save image as. Yep, that's good. We can work with this. Okay. Then the thing we do next is I need another image source. Oh, yep, that's good. Okay, look, I know I am about the Rodion party, but I'm doing a funny bit here, okay? I'm doing what people would call a funny bit. Okay, so imagine hypothetically. And then we do this. And me when trollbot girlfriend. Me when robot girlfriend.
이렇게 정화되었네.
No, hold up. They're not clanking enough. Hold on.
하지.
You guess? Ah, no, come on. No, come on. Is this a funny beat? See, even she agrees. She says Arcana beat at the same time as you say bit.
아르카나 세이버.
Alright. Fine, it wasn't that funny. It's because I fumbled the timing of it. There was way too much warning. I was too excited about it. I hyped it up too much. It was dead on arrival, okay? It was like High Guard. The hit video game by Jeff Keighley, or whatever her name was.
참여하게 되리라.
Arcana Slave!
악은 이렇게 정화되었네.
Yep, sure is. You thought it was funny? Thank you. That one scene after Takaba loses the fight to Kenjaku.
세상의 아름다움에
No, I do not, but like, I will input it in right now.
전혀 상관없다네. 지금 우리가 보는
That
정치는
one scene after Takaba loses the fight to Kenjaku. Nope, that's him being sad. Well, anyway, doesn't matter. Okay, do I actually have any tickets? Hold on. I wanna check. Like, am I completely out of level tickets? Because let's see. You really cracked me up. I see, that's how we did. Oh, I have identity training tickets 1. A bunch of them. That will level up her up to 13 just because they're level 1s. Hold up. Can I level other guys up a little bit? Because I presume this guy is probably a jack shit. No, he's also at level 9. You can jack as number 1 Glazer. Number 2 because it's some really fun effect. No, I get it. There's some people that are just like way too obsessed with like washed up characters sometimes. Although I don't know if Kenjaku is washed. I don't think I got to that part in Jujutsu Kaisen. Should level up Malfaust instead. You know, I didn't read that fast enough, but thankfully I did agree on that statement because famously, you are my brother. Okay, where's the battle pass? Can I uptie her? No, I think I'm a little bit short, right? Yeah, I'm 40 short because she's already been uptied once. Feeder, extract. Where's the battle pass? Where's my battle pass? Also, I can do a 10 pull, but like you also said, these pulls fucking suck. Save it for later. Is it this one? Is this? Battle pass is in a window. Window.
너무 길게 하는 건 좋지 않소.
There we go. There's the battle pass. Pass missions daily. Weekly, seasonal, battle pass, nothing. You will unfollow it if I do 10 pull. No, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing a 10 pull. Look, if somebody says this banner fucking sucks ass, I ignore the call of the gambling. Some other people would not be able to do this because they're just built different from me. And I in turn am built different from them.
명 받았습니다.
In a bag in a mass, if it gets a great size by casually lifting a hand.
이번엔 상대하기 조금
Burning, a little trickers are the only time you usual foes.
누누이 말하는 거지만
I keep saying we could have be done a lot with them faster if you lent a hand.
나도 누누이 말하는
And as I always...
내가 도와줄
Yo, he's smiling!
의미가 없어.
He's smiling a little bit. He thought it was funny. Whenever Virgilius smiles, I smile. Next banner will be Lamp, Gregor, and Pinky Sinclair. Ooh.
So you can finally lay down fucking thumbs to let the Sinclair pull IDs. Okay, fair. Is Pinky Sinclair by any chance the one where he has that like he's just wearing a shorts in a shirt and he's looking like adorable gentleman? I think it also came out with the shrimps, right? It came out with the shrimps. It came with the shrimps. It came with the egg roll.
And as I always answer, there won't be any point in this if I help you.
저자들
Just people, the numbers are sandwiches, just not as a judgment based on. I think they were targeting me,
못과 망치.
경험이야말로
가장 중요한
Negilinde hammer, the wings that values experience above all else.
Camera egg roll.
My salt, matter vaguely.
인간은 자신의 가치에
Experience?
맞는 경험과 행동을
Our
할수
humans
있도록
are made to have an
정해져 있다.
experiences in actions
그들은
appropriate for
경험에
their
대해
worth.
그렇게
Is it is
말합니다.
why they say of it?
그것들.
They told us to offer up the severed head of our manager partner.
그렇다는 걸.
That means.
그들이 또 온 거예요? 잊지 않았던 거죠? 그렇게.
Oh, they're back! So didn't forget coming back like that too. The guy was almost having a fit at this point. Rodion looked at him with painting eyes, but there was little she could do about it.
베르베르 소리 나는 상자가
Nee,
시끄러워.
America! The sound box is being noisy.
산발대에서
Looks like
연락이
that advanced
오는군.
team has odds for us.
This is sorry is. I should totally peep the ID preview at the end of the stream. Alright, fine.
Give me that, Markiplier.
Okay.
Okay, this is the boss. How are things over there?
You shall bear here your every sin and be purified.
에피?
Effie, what if I want them to come? What if I want them to get me?
방금
He who is
APC
coming?
목소리가 맞았나요?
Was that Apis voice or something else?
아니 그보다
Actually, was that even a human voice at all?
했나요?
Unless I want to save my lunacy for a hate show. For the hate show, cause look, man, you are my #1 leader on this shit. If you tell me to pull, I pull. If you tell me to not pull, I don't pull. I could set up a hate ship rapture team somewhat early. No, actually, that's not. Having an actual setup before like a hit 4 is actually pretty good. Like actually having an ability to do. You're like one of those alpha male stocks guys. Yeah, you're currently telling me how to hammer the ridge of my nose so that I can have a more pronounced nose ridge.
바람.
Oh, wie zelfs.
싱클레어 무슨
Sinclair, what are you talking about?
바람 소리가 들렸잖아.
Ah ja, ze wisselen right at the end faintly.
그런 게
Was there now, Markiplier?
그 자식이 온 거예요.
It's has. I feel all this time to destroy the rest of our town.
죽이려고.
To improve your cattle tilt, you want to have Rodion as your favorite sinner. And in order to improve your posture, you should do a 30 pull on Rodion, obviously. In order to improve the acclimatization rate of your nose as well, I think you're gonna want to do and update the like her IDs, obviously. This is all the basics that have been told to you, and they're all correct. But I'm here to inform you of more methods you can spend on Rodion.
Calm down, Sinclair. What do you mean by wishes and who is this wretched woman?
나를 기다리고 있는
Oh, she's waiting for me. That was a mission calling for me.
The grandma James was staring across the glass, her face seemed rambled.
잠깐만요.
Obviously, you want to get the Princess of La Mancha and Rodion to strengthen the jawline and lengthen the dong. Lengthen even a word? Yeah, I think so. Lengthen is indeed a word.
Hang on, there are people like the ones we met on the road of our head.
Oh, we should go back.
What? What?
저희
Oh, can we just head back? I don't want to go. Let's just leave this there for me, lad.
꼬맹이 대체 왜
Kiddo,
그런
what's
거야?
wrong?
앞에 뭐가 있는데?
What are you so worried we will walk into?
가면 안 돼. 전부
Oh, we should go. It's Goku up the road. It's Goku. Goku's gonna get us. He's gonna come behind. It's gonna be right there, health bar. We shouldn't go. We'll all die. We need to go back.
에밀 싱클레어 쓸데없는 소리를.
Emil Sinclair, do not be absurd. Bruh. Archie's back calmly flicking her wrist.
잠깐 기절할 정도로 복부에 충격을 가했을 뿐이다.
I delivered a light blow to the stomach to knock him unconscious for a short while, nothing more.
이번엔 박자가 맞았군.
We're in agreement for once, it seems. I was this close for stepping in.
겁쟁이들은 전장에
I don't need cowards on my battlefield. Can I throw him out a bus?
I might be a bit too far.
그렇게 말씀하신다면.
If you say so, manager.
I just looked down at Sinclair but displayed his face. Even though he was the timid sort, he's never opposed something so strongly until now. His unprecedented behavior of his bothered me. But I couldn't bring myself to ask him why, and he didn't. And he didn't seem to be in any state to tell me why. Oh, tell me why. Sure enough, Sinclair came back to his senses. He stared out the window with vacant eyes. The others are all out fighting.
죄송.
I'm sorry. I'll go join them.
짐덩이가
I can't keep dragging others down. Yeah? Yeah? Ah, yep, there he is. Look at him.
불가 위야.
Ding, 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 bang, bang, ding, 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 bum, bum, bum.
이 정도쯤이야?
Dude, that was great work you did. Keep it rolling, will you? Yo, our enemies seem to be under the weather. We should take advantage of this. Yeah, that's true. That's true. He's speaking mad facts. 100%, man.
히야! 아르카나 빛!
Arcana beat. Watcha. Yosha!
사랑과 악은 이렇게 정화되었네.
기타 동정은 필요 없겠죠.
You should explain teams. Oh yeah, go ahead, man.
참여하게 되리라.
You know, I'm just gonna read your explanation of teams while you set me up. Terran teams are mainly part of our mirror dungeon. Okay, that makes sense. Since you can pick up special items. Okay, okay, okay. It only works for certain status. Alright, okay, okay.
적출할게요.
Rapture bleed poison makes sense.
아르카나 세이버!
Usually these effects are really strong. Of course, of course, of course.
이 정도쯤이야?
기타 동정은 필요 없겠죠.
Man, Mersault is really getting his ass beat, isn't he? Absolutely demolished.
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요?
불가
사랑으로 가! 악은
막아내지
이렇게
못하리.
정화되었네.
Like the enemy starts with 15 bleed stacks, okay. But effects vary with item variety. Outside the mirror dungeon, you can effectively run whatever the fuck you want. Okay, 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 that lines up. That checks out so far. That makes sense.
승리의 보람과 세상의 아름다움에 대해 들어본 적 있는가?
Okay, now I should peep the ID preview.
전혀 상관없다네. 지금 우리가 보는
The
경치가
ID preview.
바로 그런
ID preview?
야간 항해를 너무 길
Like this one? Ah, you mean like, okay. Yeah, no, hold on. Let's do Google Chrome. And it's so convenient that I don't have Nightbot set up, so you can just type in links. Alright. Let's see, what do we have? Yep. This one. Nope, this one. And then we go to this one. That's funny. Hold on. How to increase size with this thing? Feeder mode. Feeder mode, maybe? Yeah, there we go.
Dude, it's her! It's her! She's the best boss, dude! She's the best boss in the game! In the entire game, she's the best boss!
Alright.
Limbus Company.
By the way, I don't think... Okay, actually, hold on. No, I can't mute the game.
야간 항해를 너무 길게 하는 건 좋지 않소. 안전을 따진.
There we go.
세간의 인식과 달리 다음 기회라는
From
건
the start.
림버스 컴퍼니.
Of course.
세간의 인식과 달리 다음 기회라는 건 보통 찾아오지 않다.
Yeah.
그래서 이번엔 뭐라도 해볼 생각이야.
Yo! Doctor!
후회는
Yo, he's got the yellow boozer
영광만
shit.
남길 뿐이더라.
I remember the woman having that. She was really strong,
작전 시절.
apparently.
그러니
The game said that, and so I believe them.
내 시야에서 벗어나지 마.
Oh, is it, or is that the Big Bird? I think that might be Big Bird, actually.
당신이 이 숲의
I
괴수.
cannot tell if this is Yellow Woman or Big Bird.
지금 내게 가장 비참한 건 뭔지 알아?
Sniper
회사로
wolf
돌아가
reaction.
작성을 보고서에 임무 성공이라는 단어를 내 손으로 써.
Like I'm just, you know, I'm just a casual
지워야
observer.
기름 들었어.
That's Big Bird. Oh yeah, okay, so it is. Yeah, now I can see properly that it's Big Bird.
연구 계획서는 그냥 폐기해야겠군.
소생은 아직 별의 이름을 잇기에 부족한 뭐. 물을 가르는 소리만 언젠가의 나를
Alright, alright.
주인은
Sinclair who thinks he's a Ryosho.
제
That makes
스스로를
sense.
계속해서 벼려낼 뿐이죠. 잠시 조용히. 소생을 바꾼 일이 없는 날엔 경계해야 하는 인물이 있어. 여기서 기척을.
오늘은 어디 안 가고 공무집에 있었네? 그래서 내가 전에 말한 빗줄기 속 관객 봤어? 아니 도망치지 말고.
오롯한 검의 길에 한 걸음 더 가까이.
Alright.
조금 모자랐군요.
I mean, it's kind of fun, but like, all of these are just gonna be slashes with the sword. Now, like, you could have showed me one slash with the sword and be like, yeah, okay, but like, come on.
따라가는 것만으로
Like, I get it, he's Ryosho now. Yeah, and that's it, and you know what, that's cool. Yeah, I like it. Yo, look, it's Millie. Nice. I didn't know he contributed to Honkai Star Rail. Ah, Honkai Star Rail image song. Now I see. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it's kind of cool. The Big Bird looked really cool. You love Millie. What would you do if you were the hit music video producer, Millie, by any chance? If I was a Millie, I would make a second song. A response to the first one. I get Limbus Company recommended. It's not my... whenever I launch things on Chrome, I do everything on Firefox. I only launch Chrome whenever I want to do something without like... You'd make a second rubber human called Human Rubber. That's a good one. We +2 those. We give those +2 and then we VIP the person who said that joke. But he already VIP'd, so you know. Ah! If I were a trash can, I'd throw your teeth. The robot, yeah! Yeah! Alright, let's do Inquisitors 3 and then I'm gonna wrap up for the day. Man, I barely did anything today, huh? Oh, that's fine. We take those. I'm 19 minutes above my stream time. Yeah, but like sometimes I do 2 hours, 30 minutes. Sometimes a little 3 hours. Fight only stage, you can do that in like 2 minutes. Ah, okay. No, okay, fair. I thought it was gonna be like a stage where he makes me yap for like a solid 10 minutes, but like, I guess if this is a fight stage, then yeah, I mean, that works. In this world, you're either a fighter or a yapper. And I tell you what, I am really bad at yapping. I'm not bad at yapping. I'm pretty decent at it, I would say. Not all of it is good yapping, mind you. A lot of the yapping I do is trash. Because I always aim for the joke, and some of the jokes just not gonna be funny, because then you have to dissect the frog, metaphorically. And at that point, you might as well commit, like, Fam Soldato failure line.
불가 위야 막아내지 못해.
I'm a top 10 yapper you've met. Thank you very much. Yeah. I like the face she does whenever she does like Arcana Beat or Arcana Slave. She just looks like she's pointing at you like you. You're like with the mouth open, all that jazz. It is funky. Yeah, do it. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, man. Like Dante is so smart. And corpse nails. Yep. You specifically are getting Arcana Slaved. You know, it's a large laser beam, which implies it can hit several people, but no, you specifically are getting Arcana Slaved. I made sure so that when I am pointing at you Arcana Slave, everybody else walks out of the room. He doesn't do anything. He's just there so that I can look at him and see him doing nothing and die, you know? It's just fun to see him eat shit. I don't care if that loses me XP. Why is he on the team? He's French. That's why. Every good team needs a Frenchman. Man, this game would be so much worse if I understood Korean. If I spoke Korean, this game would be the worst. You know what I mean? Like some people are like, oh man, I wish I understood Korean so I could know what they're saying. No, disagreed. Wrong opinion. I'm glad I don't understand Korean and I don't know what they're saying. It's much more fun. Oh, Silent Night. That's almost as good as White Knight, which is when you get 12 guys and then like 11 of them turn into fucking killer goblins, I believe. And one of them turns into a Super Saiyan. And then you pray to the guy, you pray to the skull, and White Knight just fucking explodes. I love that one. That's a story level. Ooh. No, I'm good. I'm done. I'm none. It's gonna take me another 30 minutes to read, just as you said. Yeah. Ooh. You know what, though? I'm gonna do a one pull of a fraud mail. Exactly one pull. Exactly one pull. There we go.
야간 항해를 너무 길게 하는 건 좋지
They need any more of this.
안전을 따진다면 그건 상식일 테요.
I'm better off doing the Rodion target extract. Oh yeah, that's a good advice. One extraction of target and more with you, okay? That's a better much choice, you know. Unfollowed. I'm sorry, man. Like it's fine. I'm just gonna get Collins out of these anyway. That's the expectation. Look, if I got the legendary from it, people would be like, some people like, yo, I got the legendary. But no, I'd be like, no, like I don't want to get. If I did a one roll of Ishmael and that got me the legendary, like I would fucking crash out and be like, why did you do this to me? Excuse me, what in the actual fuck is wrong with you? But no. Anyway. Thank you very much for joining. Half of the stream was me just doing bullshit and eating. And also 20 minutes of it, at least 20 solid minutes of it, were me just trying out the game and it not having anything. Cool Angel Thesis, yeah. I would actually play it, but like at the same time, I think that might just get me copyrighted. I don't fucking know though. You don't actually... No, what is the Cruel Angel species? What did like the Cruel Angel make a doctorate on? Like, imagine, like, Cruel Angel walks into your, like, fucking university and he's like, oh, I got a thesis right there. And you ask him what it's all about, and he's like, oh, well, I'm glad you asked me what it's all about. It's like, no, what is it about? What's the theme of this? Well, like, it's a thesis on, like, insects? On birds? Like... Yeah, I know it's the opening, but, like... I know... Yeah, it is, like, it is just the opening, but, like, what is it about? Yeah, Murphy's Law. Yeah. Ah. I'm getting quirky. You know, they get quirky at night. I'm getting quirky at night. I am going to wrap up. I said that 5 times already, but you know what? I am terrible at wrapping up. So, it's been a pleasure. Yep. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful night. Yep. And a beautiful, beautiful day. Yep. Bye-bye. Yep. Bye-bye. 2-hour long stream period. Yep. It is. I am... Hold up. Yeah, okay, that's good enough. Bye-bye. Sprint Master. Bye-bye.